Good afternoon, North Olmsted. I'm Mayor Nicole Dailey Jones, and I welcome you to North Olmsted's Community Park. Before we officially open the park and enjoy all that it has to offer, we would like to begin by recognizing and honoring several individuals whose lasting contributions to our community have earned them the distinction of having fields dedicated in their names. Their commitment to North Olmsted has left an enduring impact, and it's fitting that we take a moment to celebrate their legacies. Today, we proudly rededicate Field Number 2 in honor of Cliff Grady, a lifelong North Olmsted resident, World War II veteran, and former prisoner of war whose story reflects extraordinary courage, resilience, and patriotism. After enduring captivity during the war and ultimately returning home, Cliff devoted himself to this community and to the sport he loved most, baseball. In recognition of his passion and dedication, this field was first named Cliff Grady Field in 1991. We are joined here today by his family as we renew that tribute and honor a man whose life exemplified service, perseverance, sportsmanship, and unwavering community spirit. In honor of Joseph Kolick, affectionately known as Joe the Jeweler, a longtime North Olmsted resident, business owner, and dedicated community leader, we rededicate Field Number 3 in his name. In 1962, Joe founded the Hot Stove League with a simple but powerful mission: to create opportunities for local youth to play baseball. With borrowed city equipment, volunteer help, and determination, he helped turn an open field where Macy's now stands into a place where kids could learn, grow, and compete. As the league expanded, it eventually moved here to this park, helping establish the field behind our community cabin. Joe also served as an early member of the North Olmsted Recreation Commission, always focused on building strong programs for our youth. Although he retired as league commissioner in 1977, his legacy of service, leadership, and community spirit lives on. Today, we are honored to have members of Joe's family with us, and we rededicate Field Number 3 in his name. And today, we are joined by the family of Nicholas Charles Rouser as we gather to rededicate Field Number 4 in his honor. Nicholas tragically passed away in a car accident on December 21st, 2008, at just 15 years old. Nicholas is lovingly remembered for his bright smile, kind spirit, and his deep love of sports. In his memory, the Leader Light Foundation was established to support local youth baseball teams and recreation leagues, honoring Nick's passion for the game and his lasting impact on those who knew him. Today, we are honored to rededicate Field Number 4 in his name, in remembrance of a life gone far too soon, and the promise, potential, and joy that will always be deeply missed. And now, here's to America at 250 years, to the dream first spoken in hope by by George Washington and Benjamin Franklin, forged through sacrifice by those who refused to yield, carried forward by Abraham Lincoln's vision of a nation reborn. To the heroes who stood when it was easier to look away. To the men and women who shaped our country through courage, conviction, and an unwavering belief in liberty and justice. As we mark this 250th year, may we prove ourselves worthy of Washington's dedication, Lincoln's vision, and every soul who struggled, served, and sacrificed so that freedom might endure and rise anew for generations to come. I am so proud to welcome you to your newly renovated, expanded, and improved North Olmsted Community Park. This is a special day as we celebrate both the park's grand opening and the commemoration of America's 250th anniversary. As we gather today, we do so during a historic year for our nation. 250 years ago, a group of determined individuals embarked on an extraordinary journey to create a nation founded upon the principles of liberty, opportunity, self-government, and the belief that each generation has a responsibility to leave something better for the next. That same spirit is reflected in communities across America, including right here in North Olmsted. The story of our nation has been written not only in the halls of government, but in communities like ours, in neighborhoods, places of worship, businesses, parks, and gathering places where people come together in pursuit of common good. 250 years ago, our nation's founders believed in building something that would endure. Today, in our own way, we continue that tradition by investing in places that strengthen our community and improve the quality of life for all who call North Olmsted home. We've invested in our community park to honor that legacy and demonstrate our continued commitment to future generations. The vision for this park began 10 years ago. Parks are among the greatest assets a city can offer its residents. It's where Little League games are played, where friendships are formed, where grandparents watch grandchildren explore, and where residents of every age and background come together. They are places that remind us that community is not simply where we live, it is how we live together. Our hope is that every resident can find something to enjoy at this park. Before we continue with today's festivities, I would like to take a moment to recognize and thank the many people whose vision, hard work, and dedication made this project possible. Our members of the North Olmsted City Council, Council President Lou Broussard, Ward 1 Councilman Chris Scarl, Ward 2 Councilman Matt Murray, Ward 3 Councilwoman Mary Gilchrist, Ward 4 Councilwoman Maureen Carr, our council members at large, Dwayne Limpert, Mark Madden, and Paul Shimsky. And thanks to the members of our former council who also worked on this project, including Mary Ellen Heeman. I'd like to acknowledge and thank them for being here today, Congressman Max Miller, and Ray Paletta, his district director, State Senator Tom Patton, State Representative Chris Glassburn, and County Councilman Pat Kelly. Thank you to our members of our Recreation Commission, School Board Member Dan Rahm, Councilman Chris Scarl, Nicole Story, Kyle Wapshot, Chris Hartenstein, and Dr. Crystal Johnson. And thank you to our contractors, partners, sponsors, and community organizations. Justin McCauley and Kelly Dupree from McCauley and Company for their continued support with grant assistance. To Nopec and Jeff Filarski and his team at Chagrin Valley Engineering. To the contractors, Infinity and Millstone and their associated subcontractors. And to all the groups and organizations who are here today in support of our city. We also thank our elected law director, Michael Garreau, and elected finance director, Keegan Radiff. Our city administration and their teams, our police and fire departments, economic director Walkers, HR director Kidd, and particularly service director Carney and safety director Schofield, who were integral to this project. I would especially like to thank Director Pinchek and the entire Parks and Recreation team, led by Betsy Drensky, Tim Campbell, and Colin Kilbane. Their countless hours of planning, coordination, and hard work have transformed a vision into reality. Their dedication to serving our residents has created not only a spectacular event for today, but an enduring legacy that will benefit North Olmsted families for decades to come. To the community cabin staff and our senior community who have dealt with ongoing construction and those inevitable challenges with grace and never-ending patience, thank you. And I want to sincerely thank the residents who live surrounding the park for their patience as we took time to ensure that we completed this project the right way. And finally, thank all of you for your commitment to our city and for helping us celebrate this exciting new chapter for our community park and the beginning of our celebration of America's 250th year. I encourage you to go and explore everything this beautiful park has to offer. Look for city staff in navy shirts who can help direct you through the park's amenities. So settle in and enjoy a concert of patriotic music performed by the renowned Cleveland Pops Orchestra. Enjoy the playgrounds, the splash pad, cheer on the young athletes. Don't forget to go cheer on the fire and police teams, where the first pitch at 3 o'clock for that game will be thrown out by North Olmsted's own Hall of Fame softball player, Dwight McVicker. But more importantly, enjoy spending time with your family and friends and take pride in what we've accomplished together as a community. Now let's count down together and officially declare North Olmsted Community Park open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.